baby. This is what happens when I try to film. They're not interested in me all day until I sit down in here and turn the lights on, and then they're like, wow, 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 woo! Oh, say hello. Oh, you little interrupter. Oh, why are you so good, yet so loud? Booty! This is like the 4th time I'm trying to film this introduction because my cats love me too much only when I'm at the computer for some reason. Here we go. What's shaking, bacons? I am back. I am feeling better. I have increased mobility. Long story short, I am finally off of medication, although I have to go to physical therapy twice a week in order to help straighten things out. Basically, I jacked up my back and my neck real bad. I watched my last video and I was like, wow, I was so out of it. So I'm feeling better. So I've talked about Sinemia before in another video where I compared 3 other services to Moviepass because there's been a lot of drama surrounding the sinking Titanic that is Moviepass. As it continues to go down, it continues to flounder. Now, Sinemia was not the best alternative to Moviepass. I still think that goes to AMC Stubs A-list. However, I don't have any AMC theaters near me, which sucks. So I went with Sinemia, and it's starting to sort of blow up like Moviepass did. Sinemia started out not in the US. It came to the US right about the time that would be perfect for it to compete against Moviepass. Basically, you pay annually or you pay monthly. I think at one point they may still have a 3-month payment plan, and you pay a set fee similar to Moviepass, and you get to see either 1, 2, or 3 movies per month, any format, whether it's 2D, 3D, IMAX, whatever, for that same price. They also have family plans, so you can take 2 people. It's starting to kind of go down in a similar way to Moviepass. These outlying theater-going plans kind of tanking themselves, and it really is truly because it is so expensive to go to the movie theater that these just do not have sustainable models unless they work out a deal with the theater itself, which is one reason why AMC Stubs A-list is so great. I think Alamo Drafthouse has one now too, and that's pretty great, but again, I don't have either of those near me because I guess I live in a wasteland of popular movie theater chains. What's happening with Sinemia is similar to what happened with Moviepass. Physical cards are being declined. People who paid for annual subscriptions, who paid for the privilege of using a physical card to go to the movies, never received them, never got notified that they weren't going to receive them. Sinemia switched to a cardless system, which is very complicated, and you have to book advance tickets, which they then started making you pay the convenience fee for, and then you also have to pay a newly imposed processing fee, which is separate from a convenience fee that gets charged by, say, Fandango or Movie Tickets or Atom. Even if your movie theater of choice does not charge you a fee for booking your ticket online, which is what a convenience fee is, guess what? Sinemia is making you pay their credit card processing fees. So no matter who you are, you have to pay $180 per ticket, and this is US dollars, in order to actually go see the movie. And this is on top of already paying, if you have a monthly plan, your monthly fee, and if you have an annual plan like myself, this is on top of paying already your annual fee. Something that's very interesting is one reason that they are struggling is that Moviepass actually sued Sinemia for using a similar credit card payment system as them, and that's why they took away the physical credit cards. So that probably hit them pretty hard as well. It makes me wonder if these extra processing fees are to cover the Sinemia's fees for paying Moviepass. And I'm also kind of wondering if this is Moviepass's like one ticket to staying afloat a little bit longer. This is a lot of shady stuff that's been going on so far. A, because this is illegal in some states. I think it's illegal in like 10 states. You're not supposed to be able to do this to the consumer. B, it's super shady because the actual processing fee per card transaction, first of all, is not your credit card being charged. It's Sinemia's credit card that's being charged, so they're making you pay for their fees. And the actual fee, I believe someone did the math, it works out to be like 15 cents per transaction, so you're getting charged way more than that per ticket. So that is really some shady stuff, not to mention they have been ghost editing the terms of service on their site. Somebody on Reddit figured out that the terms of service that they had when people signed up during the summer sale, which is what I did, has changed, but the edit date had not been changed. So you can go to Wayback Machine, look at the Internet Archive, and compare it to today's terms of service, which when they finally got called out on it, they updated it to October 2018 instead of July 2018, which is what it had said. I did this myself. Let's just take a quick look. So what I did here was I compared the differences between the old terms of service, which is the terms of service that I agreed to when I signed up for Sinemia and I paid for an annual plan, versus what they ghost changed it to and didn't notify people about. So there's a specific section here, section 4.3, where it says you will be notified of any changes made to the terms of service prior to your next billing cycle, which for people like myself who paid annually would be a year from now. Sinemia will not make any changes to your plan mid-cycle. All changes will be in effect at the start of your next billing cycle. Now, it says they may make changes to any products or services offered on the site or to applicable prices at any time without prior notice. They reserve the right to change the rules of moviegoing attendance and ticket availability to members at any time. The materials on the site with respect to products and services may be out of date, and Sinemia makes no commitment to update the materials on the site with respect to such products and services.
Wow.
So basically, they made these ghost changes, and even though their terms of service does say we have the right to change the terms of service at any time, and it has said that since its inception, this is actually illegal. It would not hold up in court, because that would be very similar to, let's say you signed a rental agreement and your contract for your rent says that the landlord reserves the right at any time without telling you to increase your rent to $1 million per month. Do you really think that's going to hold up in court? It's not going to hold up in court. That's some kind of super kind of shenanigans, you know what I'm saying? There's some kind of something shady that's happening here, and a bunch of people have asked them about this. They said, you know, you're adding a lot on with this processing fee. In many cases, with the processing fee, it actually is more expensive per month for these people to use Sinemia versus going to the theater and paying for the ticket. Sounds just like Moviepass. Also, the changes of service sounds a lot like Moviepass, as well as the plan changes sounds a lot like Moviepass. Now, Sinemia did not tell anybody that these changes were being made. They were just kind of discovered when the app updated, and all of a sudden everybody, no matter what country they're using this in, is getting hit with this processing fee. I think the biggest change was for US and Canadians. I got it as well. So the customer service people, when contacted about this, saying it's a violation of the terms of service because this is a big change to the plan, you're charging extra. Some people have actually been charged this fee even when Sinemia declined their own credit cards to pay the extra fees to actually go to the movie and just absorb the processing fee. Some people have filed chargebacks with their credit card companies. I saw on Reddit one person said that they filed a chargeback for the fees, and Sinemia promptly contacted them and canceled their entire service because she had filed a chargeback on their fees for violating the terms of service. Because of this, a lot of people are very upset. They're canceling their service. Sinemia doesn't offer refunds, however, because what they are doing is illegal in many states and they violated the terms of service for most people that signed up in the summer. Most credit card companies are actually allowing the disputes in favor of the consumer in this case. Those are not the terms of payment agreement and the terms of service that these people paid for, including myself. So I'm still on the fence about what to do. In my area, paying the extra processing fee is still way cheaper than paying the full theater prices because the theaters in this area are insanely expensive and I don't really have another option. The processing fee prices have continued to go up just like they did for Moviepass, and I'm gonna wait and see if they're gonna continue going up and then kind of figure out what to do from there, because I love doing movie reviews and I'm sure you guys are wondering why I haven't done Bohemian Rhapsody yet or Nutcracker yet. I know you're all dying to hear my thoughts on the new Nutcracker movie. Let's just be real. I'm just kidding. I know like nobody who watches this channel is interested in the Nutcracker movie. Although I am. That's my favorite Christmas story. But I have a feeling that Disney's gonna butcher it like they've been butchering everything I love. So I'm kind of afraid to see it. That's a side tangent. For me, I actually haven't had any problems with Sinemia until I got hit with this fee. And then I started seeing this stuff pop in the news. And then I looked at my own terms of service and thought, That's not cool, bro. What do you guys think? Did you stay with Moviepass? Have you tried Sinemia? Have you heard about this? Have you seen these fees? What do you think about this? I'm really on the fence about it. On the one hand, I'm kind of morally outraged that they are doing this without telling anyone. But on the other hand, I'm like, well, it is still way less expensive than paying for a full price ticket at my theater in my area. So tell me what you think. I'm happy to be back. Hopefully I will be able to get to the theater soon. I'll have to pay the freaking processing fee, and I hope you're all doing wonderfully. I'll catch you later.